be live and hype. Commentary, I know you'll like. Steady chasing, wins with Mike. Let's go. Yeah. Steady chasing, wins with Mike.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Whenever time you are watching this, I am Mike, and this is my boy, D-Rel. D-Rel, how you
Yes,
doing, my
sir.
brother?
I'm feeling good, baby. It's playoff time.
D-Rel,
Yes, sir.
how is your new year going?
Going great. Like Tony the Tiger, great.
D-Rel, how was your Christmas?
Outstanding, my boy. Even though it felt like Labor Day, it was still good. Yes, sir.
Man, mine's going great, going good. You know what, D-Rel, brother? When I first started this Chasing Wins with Mike, I say, I need somebody to chime in with me, a partner in crime.
Yes, sir.
I asked you, I said, D-Rel, you want to come on over and do this podcast thing with me? And
Yes, sir,
D-Rel
indeed.
said, yes, sir, I will. And D-Rel say, I'm an Eagles fan. And I said, I'm a Steelers fan.
Yes, sir.
But episode 1, we both said we ain't gonna be biased. We
No, sir.
take everything with a grain of salt. We ain't
Yes,
gonna talk
sir.
about nobody. If our team suck, we gonna say
We
our
call 'em
team
out.
suck. We gonna call them
Yeah.
out. We ain't gonna
Yeah.
be no haters. We gonna
Yes, sir,
talk
we
about
did.
everybody equally and fair down the line.
Preach, brother.
To all the people, past and present, that's here with us tonight, I can tell you flat out, that's a goddamn lie. Cause tonight, boy,
Tonight.
we talking about some Steelers football. If you don't want to hear nothing about the Steelers, you may leave right now. But tonight, we're gonna spend a good majority of the time talking about that game. That
game.
epic game last night, an epic conclusion to the regular season. Boy,
Yes, sir.
Hollywood couldn't make this up. This was
I'm telling you.
absolutely fresh, action-packed from start to finish. D-Rel,
Yes, sir.
play my boy.
Well, look here, man. I ain't gonna lie. That was definitely the best game of the weekend for sure. And of course, for it to be the last game and everything riding on the line, a final playoff berth at stake between two division rivals. It seems like every year it comes down to these two teams in the division fighting, trying to claw their way to the top. And boy, you talk about some action. That fourth quarter, we had action, baby. We had 2 touchdowns apiece from both teams. We didn't know who was going to win, essentially. I mean, it went here, it went there. They was like, take me through there. And man, I tell you what, the old man A-Rod was pulling out some stuff out his bag, brother. I ain't gonna even lie. I've been down on Lamar this season. He was pulling some stuff out of his bag.
Yes, sir.
But when it came down to it, both kickers essentially let both teams down, which is crazy to me, you know, because I know, I was just feeling it. I was sitting here at home. I know you had that look on your face like, this move right here, man. Come on, man. Oswell missed that extra point, bro. The brother ain't missed the extra point since 2023.
Whew.
You heard me?
Whew.
So I knew something was in the wind or something for this brother just to miss an extra point like that, because he made a 57-yard field goal, which just blew my mind.
Yep.
And man, when I seen the boy Luke come up for Baltimore for that field goal, I was like, man, Aaron Rodgers done did all this just to go back home?
Yeah.
To go home, brother?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, man. And they just hyped it up. Tirico hyped it up so good. Baltimore went all over, interviewing all the kickers from every college in the nation. And they picked the perfect guy for this situation to be ready and prepared to make a kick in this type of situation. And you want to know what happened, Big Mike?
What happened?
Tell the folks what happened, Big Mike.
It went wide left. Like wide left, wide right. Get out of here. Get out.
It went that way. And look here, boy. And Rodgers had his head down. They showed A-Rod, boy. When that thing went to the right, that boy Lamar just everything left his body, bro. It was crazy.
Yep.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, the whole game shifted for me when your boy went out, the safety for Baltimore. He caught that concussion, got hit by his own player. And when he went out the game, man, it's like Aaron Rodgers went back in a time machine, hit that Back to the Future, hopped in the DeLorean, and showed him what he had, man. He was finding boys.
Man.
Your tight end, Fairmouth, was open. Man, he was just fine. The boy Thielen made a miraculous catch.
Yep.
Over the shoulder, man. It's like everything was set up for them to take that game, and for the kick to be set up for a field goal. I was like, dang, man, Aaron Rodgers going home after a game like this.
After that, bro.
And brother, that kick went right.
Falling too.
I could hit. Oh yeah, Gainwell was on.
Gainwell was on it. Yep.
I mean, he was doing his thing, and we talked about Decaf the other week. You know, with the Detroit game, he really almost cost this team, brother, because these two games he was very much needed, especially last week with the Cleveland loss. He was definitely needed. It's like Aaron has a bunch of guys out there that are basically second, third, and fourth stringers, and they're trying to play that role that DK plays, and he didn't have anybody that could stretch the field and hold the safeties off. So that's why you saw him kind of deking and dunking, especially with the running backs. What made me kind of mad, I don't know if you were mad about it, was at the end of the half when they had 2 seconds left. I felt like they made a terrible play call by trying to run it with Jaylen Warren right to the left. I felt like if they were going to run it, they should have just ran it straight up the middle. Or, you know, kind of like they did with Hayward when they brought him in and he pushed his brother in.
That's right.
So I felt like they should have at least thrown it or essentially take the field goal at that point. I'm kind of getting tired of teams in the fourth down plays or final quarters wanting to go for it all the time when essentially you got times to make points, brother. Them 3 points add up in the end.
That's the wave that's going on right now. That's the wave that's going on right now.
And you look with it, I mean, one of the strongest teams not strongest, but one of the teams that does this a lot is the Detroit Lions. And look where they're at. They're at home right now. Yeah. So I feel like, brother, sometimes you got to take them 3 points because it's going to come down to the end of the game. You're going to be up 2 or up 1, and them 3 points could have won the game for you. You know what I'm saying? So
it wouldn't have been nowhere close. Well, it would have been close still if we would have took the 3 points before.
And then y'all get the ball back at half.
Exactly.
So, you know, that's because they scored, I think, a field goal at that point. So that's a 6-point turnaround.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to take what you can get. I understand wanting to roll the dice and take advantage, but I felt like in that situation, I'm either throwing or I'm taking the field goal. I'm not running. You're not going to surprise them with a run. You know what I'm saying? And that short of a field to have to do that thing. And Baltimore didn't do themselves any favors. Even once again, you have a dynamic player in Derrick Henry who was essentially running. I mean, Pittsburgh was basically setting everything up against him. They were giving away passes because they wanted to lock up Derrick Henry.
Hold on. You're getting a little bit ahead of yourself. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Back to it. Shout out to both sides. My good neighbor, he's not my neighbor no more, but he's still a good friend of mine. He's a Ravens fan. And this is our back and forth thing that we do every single year because they always boil down to us or them every single year. Every single year, whether we in the playoffs or not, we always see Baltimore. I say all that to say this. They played one hell of a game. Lamar Jackson balled out. He did everything that he was supposed to do. That defense didn't give us nothing. On our other side, man, we let Isaiah Likely open twice like that.
I felt like, bro, it's like every year is him. And because they be so worried about Mark Andrews. And Isaiah Likely got loose, brother.
He got loose twice. Loose twice. Jalen Rams, Elliott, all you got, y'all got to fix that. Because moving forward, Collins ain't going to play with you.
Not at all.
CJ ain't going to play with you. This is not this ain't no Shaw and Andre Johnson. Shout out to them. They ball too. But this Texan team right here is young. They not gonna play.
And I'm especially defensively, man. This boy
Gotta clean that up. But we gonna get to that. But I was disappointed in our defense because our offense, they scrapped, they fought, they used Austin, they
did everything. Man.
They used every weapon that they can possibly use.
You ain't lying.
The absent of Metcalf, and we got the job done. Me personally, I am a diehard Steelers fan, but boy, I couldn't see it. It was like a chain wreck. I kept going in and out of the house. I was on pins and needles. But when I saw Aaron Rodgers throw that ball in the last minute to
Miles
Austin, hey man, I knew it. But then also, we had to rely on our defense. Our defense got to get. I know they were shook because,
but bro,
you respect Derrick Henry, you got to respect Lamar Jackson, but you forget Lamar can throw that ball too now.
But bro, they almost had him in a double. Like two people was met at the quarterback, and he got loose somehow and got that thing to Zay Flowers. I like, damn.
Now, our kicker, Chris Boswell, he's always came through for some ungodly reason. I don't know why he missed that.
That's why I say I think it was some wind factor or something, bro. For him to miss and then Luke to come up and miss too.
Then Luke miss it, but you know what?
But it was pressure on him.
It was pressure because Chris Boswell been in there. But what would have happened if they still would have kept Justin Tuck?
That's what the discussion have been. But they were saying that he was on his downside anyway. But I don't feel like he was on his downside. I mean, he if you have them several years of excellence, I mean, at some point you're gonna have some misses. But in a situation with the game on the line with a 44 yard, he hitting that joint. He hitting all day.
He hitting that
all
44
day,
on the line. Justin Tuck, Mr. Reliable, Mr. Consistency, he would have hit that. We would have been singing I would have been singing a different tale if old Justin Tuck was there. But here's the thing about football. This is the beauty and the bad side about football. Football is won, not just in the game, but it's won in the offseason. It's won in the offseason.
It's true.
Mike Tomlin is popping his shit right now.
Man,
all that, what? Now, then, and all y'all come, what? Pat McAfee.
We said it on here, man.
We said it on here. The man works his moves where everybody don't get it. They don't understand it. He sees the stuff before we do. Did I like it when they picked up Aaron Rodgers? I gotta be honest. No, I didn't. I didn't like it. But he saw it. He saw it when he picked up Gainwell too. Saw him too. The boy balled out last year with the Eagles. He can bring some of that over here.
Yeah, he's a champ. Yeah.
Exactly. He can bring some of that over here.
And I honestly feel like running it again, bro, because I don't think Aaron Rodgers should retire. No, you're not getting Green Bay Aaron Rodgers, but it's about consistency in this game too. And I feel like he was coming. He's getting back after his injury. You know what I'm saying? He had to learn his team. They had to learn him. You come in next year, there's no telling, why not roll the dice and come out again with it? Because the team knows him. The offense can run better. Defense definitely should improve, with a good solid draft. But I just feel like, man, I wouldn't just give up on it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's ready to throw. The way they came out this season, they came out hot. We had already picked them before Halloween. We was already saying, but something happened after that Cincinnati game. Teams kind of figured them out a little bit.
Yep.
And I mean, most of the league, this happened too, to everybody, because it was happening with Kansas City as well. The game, it's a marathon. It's not a race. So everybody had to learn each other.
It would happen.
Coach too, for sure, with the coach. For sure. So, you just got to give things time sometimes. You can't rush gumbo. You got to let it simmer and do its thing, man. I feel like, man, they're not going to get a high draft pick. The quarterback class this coming draft isn't that amazing. So why not run it back with A-Rod? I mean, who else is out there? Phillip Rivers? So come back with A-Rod. Let him do his thing. We'll talk about it later with this upcoming game Monday. But right now, just moving into the mindset of, man, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's ready to throw dirt on Tomlin. Give him another year with this guy. You know,
Exactly.
he's not a spring chicken.
Exactly.
But who else is out there? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's my whole thing.
And shout out,
It's either gonna fly or it's not.
exactly. And shout out to Mike T. He kept it
Yeah.
cordial. He kept it PG. He kept it
Always.
quiet. He knew he grabbed Philly for a reason. He grabbed him for a reason. Don't know why. Towards the end of the regular season, he go grab somebody out of Minnesota that's on the tail end of his career.
Right.
I will be honest with you and tell you the God honest truth. I will tell you straight up, this is my team, I love them, but we like a retirement home. We got all these veterans and we don't have no veterans out there. But see, Mike T, he sees it different. We see old players. He see talent, and then he also see consistency and leadership all the way across the board on both sides of the football. We don't know what's going to happen on Monday. We don't know.
No.
But as of right now, Mike T done put everybody on hush mouth. I don't hear nobody talking down or nothing.
No.
You know, Stephen A. Smith, all you naysayers that had something to say about that man just did not do a winning season. But he also marched the team into a playoff. Yes, it happened because a kicker didn't, whatever. But
that's the game.
That's the game. He kept them in the mix. He kept them fighting for more. So all that he ain't no coach and all that all that's put to bed after this. That's over with. Okay? We're gonna move on. And speaking about moving on, what Lamar and that whole, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Derrick Henry only had 5 carries in the second half. The boy was up already 100+ yards. Jim Harbaugh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the Ravens, but you cannot fall by the waistline when you got somebody like Derrick Henry.
Man.
If you play Madden like I play Madden, if you play against Derrick Henry on this game, you're going to have one hell of a time trying to deal with that monster. And Green Bay knew what time it was. They had one hell of a time dealing with dude. They couldn't do anything with him. They couldn't at all. He became Derrick Henry of Tennessee all over again. But this man only got 5 carries in the second half. That falls on Jim Harbaugh. I don't know what dude got going on. I don't.
Same thing he did in the playoffs last year. You know.
There's no way. I can't see it. I'm not a coach. You're not a coach. We're not in the game. We're watching with our own 2 eyes. But if you got Derrick Henry and you got Lamar Jackson, both of them running their ass off, bro, you saw they couldn't stop us in the first half with the run. Why you just couldn't do that? I am the first one to say that if they continue to run the ball, I will be feeling a little bit different tonight. They wouldn't been playing Houston. Houston would have to go to
10-point lead.
It just wasn't going to happen. Or Baltimore go to Houston. It just wasn't going to happen. So
yeah, it's crazy.
Will Harbaugh there? I don't think so. Harbaugh gone.
You think it's over?
I think it's over. Something got to shake.
Yeah. It has to be a change. After I think he's been there 18 years, man. He done raised the whole adult. So I mean, at some point, it's time for change, man. It'd probably be best for everybody. This was a weird season for them anyway. Realistically, they shouldn't even been in this situation to be able to face you guys for a playoff spot with the way the season went up and down. I know part of that was Lamar's injuries, but even still, before he got hurt, that defense was looking subpar.
Yeah.
But at certain points, they never used. I mean, Derrick Henry is at the tail end of his prime. So why are you not? What are you saving this man for? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You brought him in for the sole purpose of being who he was, if not being what he was in Tennessee, but being the man, being the running back you need, taking pressure off Lamar, running the ball. This is the Baltimore way, as it's always been. Run the ball and play great defense. But for some reason that he's gotten away from that. It might be time for a change. It's time to I was looking at the things where they were saying things aren't Lamar's fault, but I'm gonna be honest with you. One year it was Lamar's fault. It didn't have nothing to do with other players and stuff like that. Now last year, Your boy Andrew should have caught that ball.
Yeah, you should.
And this year they want to blame a kicker. But man, you got to put majority of this blame on Harbaugh at this point, man. I mean, what are we gonna do? We're gonna sit around and come into next season. This was the opportunity for them in Cincinnati to take, like you said, you guys are our older squad. These two quarterbacks have been in this league. Him and your boy Burrow have been in the league long enough to be veterans, to take hold of this division, or at least it could be at the top of it. Lamar definitely has done that the past few years, but this was the opportunity this season for Lamar, Burrow, and Josh Allen to make a name for themselves. You don't have Pat Mahomes out there in your way. This is an open runway to being successful. Everybody else is a young cat or a new cat in this game, this playoff fight. You got Bo Nix in Denver. You got the Texans. They're still young. And I mean, who else is out there? Hold on, I got the playoff list right here. I don't want to miss nobody.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Well, I'm speaking AFC. You got Trevor Lawrence out there. You got Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
These guys aren't in the class of a Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, or Joe Burrow. And these are the three guys that have the league has put a target on for them to be the next guy.
Every single year. And I said this a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I'm tired. I gotta see it. I have to see it.
Yeah. And that's my whole thing.
I don't see it. Every year, Lamar Jackson is, and I'm going to say the Ravens, are the candidates to go into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then Joe. Okay. And then this person. Man, I got to see it, bro. I don't see it.
And that's what my argument with God. Now, I know our quarterback in Philly, he's not on their level.
No.
And I can admit that.
No.
But he found a way to get it done. You know what I'm saying? He found a way to get to the Super Bowl, play out his mind.
That's right.
Then he found a way to get there again.
That's right.
And win.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So why can't these guys, why is it always somebody else's fault when it comes to opportunity? They want to say that Jalen isn't this and Jalen isn't that. But at the end of the day, he's a winner. He has something that none of those three guys have. And two of them don't have an opportunity this year to make that happen. The only one we talking about is Josh Allen.
That's right.
And, man, if there's no excuses, you know what I'm saying, anymore.
This wide open for him.
It's wide open, bro. I know you don't have the receiving core you want, but who does? You know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow got two of the top 8 guys in the league, you know, in Higgins and Jamar Chase. And look at him. You know what I'm saying? He's saying he ain't having fun no more. So, like, come on, man. What are you gonna do, Joshua? You call you Joshua. Are you gonna barbecue or are you gonna mildew? And like you said, man, when we gonna keep making excuses for these guys? The pressure need to be on, man. They used to be on Peyton Manning like this and all these other cats.
Bro,
when they gonna win?
Bro, when
y'all gonna win?
When Tom Brady took a break from going to Super Bowl, Tom Brady got it. Tom Brady got it. Hey, man, you got a 42-year-old man right now playing in the cold. Did you see Aaron Rodgers rushing? That man running to a first down.
I was running. I like, go wide, but he like, nah.
No. Exactly. I don't want to hear come next year. Listen, I would love to see Lamar get and that's coming from a Steelers fan. I want to see him get one because it feels like everyone is patiently waiting for it. And then when it don't,
he's the Allen Iverson of the NFL.
Swear to God.
People's champ.
The people's champ. He is, and it's rightfully so. But I want him to get a ring. But I just don't see him getting it. At this point, it ain't with Jim. It ain't with Jim Harbaugh.
No,
it's not with him.
Nah, you gotta switch up, brother. I don't know who can come in and do a system that's gonna work or what this Baltimore way will be of the future, but it's definitely not going to be Jim anymore. I think his time is up. You know, at some point, you have to move on. You have to bring in some new blood, man. You got to bring in somebody that's going to not essentially challenge him, but challenge the status quo around him and challenge the players around him.
You
know, you got a great player. You got some great pieces on defense. You have good pieces on offense, but it's not all coming together. It's not either. that defense started slow, you know what I'm saying? And they just got to the point where they were playing the way they needed to play. But man, it just, we could blame the injuries all day. But at the end of the day, it got to be a change, man. I think Lamar been in there for about 7 years now.
Yeah.
So at this point, man, it's time. It's time for a new regime, brother. That's what it is. What it is. Maybe Harbaugh go somewhere else and shine. You know what I'm saying? Build a good culture somewhere else. I don't think it's over for him as a coach. I just think it's over in Baltimore.
He's been holding down Baltimore for a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah, we talking Ray Lewis and T. Sizzle.
Yeah, man. Ooh, yeah. Oh, God, whatever.
Yeah.
Shit, that was
2013, bro.
Ooh, yeah, that was round.
Don't even seem like that Super Bowl was just around the corner, but
man, that Super Bowl, that was the one in New Orleans, man. Shout out to
Beyonce
Jones, R.I.P. to Jacoby Jones, man, and
Jacoby, man.
Yeah, damn. But it has to be something has got to give. Because the one thing that I don't want to see with Lamar is him not being Lamar no more. Because he put it all out on the line and never got nothing out of it. That's a once-in-a-lifetime talent. I was heartbroken when Mike Vick, when it was all said and done, he never got it.
Right.
He never even had a Super Bowl appearance. Came close to go to the Super Bowl, but
hit that great game, bro. I remember watching that Green Bay game. He ran all over the boys.
He ran all over them. He ran all over them. And that culture in Atlanta at that time, the early 2000s, boy, that make you want to be I'm from Atlanta. Because Mike Vick brought that. Like, I wasn't even into football like that at that time when I was in early 2000, but just seeing Mike Vick on the cover of Madden, and they played Madden in the cafeteria, everybody fighting, oh man, I want to play Mike Vick, I want to play the Falcons. Because it's once in a lifetime and then you see flashes like that with Lamar. So to see Lamar not get one, even if, because that hurt would have been a hurt that I would have to deal with today. But if he was in the big game in February, I'm rooting for Lamar.
Yeah, he got to get there at some point.
He got to get there at some point. And that's the one thing about Lamar and even Joe Burrow. It's like, bro, that talent that they got is just, it's Joe come back from an injury and he balling out of control. Balling. And sometimes you can be so invested in a team, but a team ain't that invested in you. And it shows in the long run. It really is a bar. And the NFL also stands for not for long. So when you got a talent like that, brother, and you get some places, you done made all the money in the world, but what's your legacy gonna be about? If some of these guys out here want a ring, they'll take less pay. I even heard J.J. Watts, he said, I wanted to play with Green Bay so bad. After I left the Texans, I was willing to take a $2 million pay cut. I'm sorry, he was willing to take $2 million. J.J. Watts, fresh out of the Texans, before he went to Arizona. You got
a crazy thing, bro. Out of all the quarterbacks in the playoffs right now, there's only 3 Super Bowl earned quarterbacks: Aaron Rodgers, Matt Stafford, Jalen Hurts. That's out of 12 teams. 3 of them have rings. 3. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And Aaron's was a long time ago.
Aaron.
Stafford was kind of, not too long ago. And Jalen's was last year.
Aaron, ironically, was against the Steelers. And that was in 2011. At the time, my wife was pregnant. And that was a very hard day for me, boy. We lost in Dallas. I was about to cry. But that was in 2011. That was the last time we was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Gerard is 14 now.
Man. And everybody was thinking them Steelers supposed to win, too. It was the black and yellow.
It was the black and yellow. But
man.
At the end of the day, there was, once upon a time, Aaron Rodgers was like a Lamar. Because at that time, it was like, when he going to win one? When he gonna get him one? And then he eventually end up getting him one. I don't know what year it was, but you just would love to see that talent walk away with one, because it kind of like, man, even if that's not your team, but it's like, Damn, the dude got one. Like, I wasn't a Philadelphia, 76er fan. But I wanted Allen Iverson to win the championship so bad when he was playing against Kobe.
I wanted that too.
I wanted to see that so bad. I wanted Eric Snow to go out on every single game and give AI a chance to just do his thing. But it never worked out. I wanted Charles Barkley to win one, but it never worked out. So I just hope that he doesn't, but at the end of the day, man, he's still an MVP. He's the baddest man in the land to ever run a football, to ever throw a football today. There ain't gonna be nobody like Lamar Jackson.
Not at all.
Not at all. Action Jackson, man, he got it. So I wish them Ravens fans. Ain't no hate, no shade. I ain't like all them other Steelers fans talking about y'all today. Y'all earned my respect. Boy, oh boy, I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. Because, man, if your boy would kick that ball, we would have been singing a different song. That's man. Okay, now, hey, man, let's get right to it. So we got Wild Card Weekend coming up. You know what game I'm looking forward to see. You know what game I'm looking forward to see. Matter of fact, let's get right. Let's talk about that right now. Now, CJ, shout out to Chris in the Just Acting Up show. So Chris, he hit me up and he said, that the Texans is going to Pittsburgh, but I was like, how? Because I thought they had a better record than we did.
Division winning.
Oh, that's right, because they didn't win the division. That's right, because Jackson won. Okay, so they coming to Pittsburgh. So they got to deal with that cold. And that cold going to be at night. And, I got to say, man, I got to keep it real with you, bro. You know how that kicker missed that field goal, real talk. The priest was putting holy water on the end zone. That's how he missed that field goal. So don't blame it on Luke. Blame it on Jesus. Blame it on Jesus. The beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, stepped in and said, today the Steelers shall pass. So, with that being said, Texan fans, if y'all hear me, y'all in trouble. Because we got God on our side. And then we got the weather.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I can't go against God. However, man, I know one thing, defense play hard in the cold.
Yeah, they do.
And I know them Texan boys hit hard.
Yeah, they do.
They hit hard. And I know one thing, they went to Kansas City in a very cold game.
They did.
And pulled it off.
They did.
And I know Aaron Rodgers hate to see a hard-hitting defense coming, brother. That's for doggone sure. And I ain't gonna lie, I was dealing with some Houston fans during this game last night. I ain't gonna lie, they was rooting for y'all. They wanted to play y'all instead of Baltimore.
I know they was. I got a Houston fan right now, my brother Chris. Oh, yeah. We went back and forth. I got two, actually. Shout out to Arch. The dude cut my hair, man. That's my brother.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, I already know. They rooting for us. But I'm going to say this, right? We ain't going down without a fight. We're not going down without a fight. I am no hater, and I'm coming in and I'm telling you right now, we are looking like the underdogs. Despite this game,
and they can play in your favor too. But looking at it from this point of view, I feel like, of course, the Texans have the top defense in the league, and that's gonna be tough for Aaron Rodgers. But it ain't gonna be no walking and picnic for CJ Stroud, brother. Honestly, and like you said, Nico is good, but if they concentrate on doubling him, who else is gonna beat Pittsburgh?
Yep.
The tight end has been playing exceptionally well, Dalton Schultz lately, but it's gonna be up to right here what CJ's able to do. And to me, from watching this whole season, CJ hasn't been that impressive to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He's regressed from my point of view, regardless of the time out because of the concussion. He probably had one or two just outstanding games, but even then, he start out hot. He either starts out hot or ends hot.
Yeah.
There's never no solid first quarter to fourth quarter play out of him. And that could be very detrimental in a situation where you got a team that's loaded with veterans, that's hungry and ready to showcase and show what they got with the home crowd behind them. with terrible towels everywhere, all across the building.
That's right.
So I'm not gonna just say that Houston is a guarantee. Let me see what the spread is. That'll tell me a whole lot. See what Vegas think.
I haven't watched it at all because I've been so hyped.
Ooh, okay.
I don't even.
Texans 3.5-point favorite, so it's not that big of a jump. You know what I'm saying? The half point is probably because of the defense. The three points is essentially like an even game, just about. Yeah, man. I just feel like this could possibly be a low-scoring game, and that's a dangerous game for a Texans team. But of course, I feel like their defense is going to show up, but is the offense going to show up as well?
That's
and
right.
that's going to be the difference maker.
That's going to be the difference maker, and it's going to be a good game. At this point, the Steelers are tired of hearing y'all. Well, now they tired of me too, with this first round out and all that. And the veteran leadership is going to start to show. I'm expecting the game to not be like how it was the last time when these teams met in a regular season. At the time, we had Kenny Pickett. Well, no, I'm sorry. We had his name, Mitchell Trubisky. Man, shout out to you, brother. But boy, that game terrible. That was so terrible. But I don't expect that to be. I expect it to be another close game, bro. It's going to be another one of them still close games.
Because he didn't even let shout out to Myles Garrett on the sack record. He didn't let Myles get to him, brother. He was Aaron was getting off that rock, brother.
Boy,
he wasn't letting him get that record. Yeah, he was hitting up off that ball, man.
Yeah,
shoot.
Let that ball go. You touch me if you want to. That's 15 yards, homeboy. That ball gone. That's why
you want to set that record 42. On me tonight, homeboy.
Hey, you 42, boy. You an old cat.
Yeah, brother.
Going. So it's gonna be a close game. I'm excited to see how it goes. And you know, us, man, hey man, we're gonna rock out. We just happy to be in the playoffs. We get to see our team at least 1 week, extra week. But the one game outside of that game that I'm looking forward to see Jordan Love is going to be back, and I want to see this Bears team. Mind you, the Bears haven't been in the playoffs in a long time. And back in, what was it, 2007 or something, I was a fan of them Bears defense with Brian Hank Williams and Peanut and all.
Yeah.
Boy, so I'm glad to see the Monsters of the Midway back in the playoffs, and that's going to be a good game as well. So that's my second one, because that game on Monday, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't looking forward for that game, bro. But as of right now, I'm looking forward for all the games. I love Wild Card Weekend. I love. Let me see. Let me get the list right here. 49ers and Eagles. That's gonna be a good game on Sunday for sure. The Rams and the Panthers. I'm taking the Rams. The Rams gonna do something bad to them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they got to get revenge because the Panthers beat them earlier this year.
Yeah,
so
I can't see that.
Panthers just moonwalked their way into this thing.
Yeah, Panthers really just like what?
Great defense, and I ain't never expect to see Bryce Young in the playoffs. But
me neither.
You know, hey.
Yeah.
But man, of course I'm looking for. I'm looking for that Eagles 49ers.
Oh, I already know that Eagles 49ers is gonna be something serious, man.
It's gonna be serious, brother. But also, I'm expecting a firework game, and the crazy thing, it is one of the highest point totals for the weekend. Buffalo and Jaguars. I want to see what Jaguars team we're gonna, because they've been surprising me all year, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Even though we said, I think episode 1 or 2, we were saying that Trevor Lawrence, possibly this was his time to prove it, you know, and he actually did his thing this year with a good coaching system coming in. But they're of course at home, good defense.
Yeah.
Buffalo can't afford to start slow like they have a lot of games this season, but they're only a 1.5 point favorite, and the total is 51.5, and that's that could be dangerous for them coming to Jacksonville. But I want to see that game. That's gonna be exciting to me. The up and coming, he's really a little old Trevor Lawrence, but he up and coming in this moment. You know what I'm saying?
At this moment, he had an opportunity. What was it? Last year against the Chargers. This year, here's another man. They AFC North champion, AFC South champions again. So yeah, man, this is your time to shine.
Yeah.
Hey, both of them on the clock. Both of them
Yeah.
on the clock. But I'm gonna say Josh Allen's clock is a little bit more fast.
Oh, yeah. It gotta be. He gotta come with it.
We need to see it.
Yeah. You can't lose this game, Josh.
No,
Allen. Go
Josh.
home in the first round.
No.
Because I'll tell you what, that New England team, I don't know what's gonna happen with this Chargers game. It's good. That's a good game I want to see. Like you say, they all good, but just the little storylines within each one. You got Justin Herbert, who's trying to get over that hill, versus an up-and-coming New England team that's revitalized under Drake May, possible MVP candidate. Buffalo, I'm gonna tell you right now, brothers, if y'all lose this game, it's not gonna get no easier for you starting next season.
Nope.
Because New England might be there. They ready. They seem ready. Mike Vrabel has come in and fixed this squad, and brother, y'all hold on that division is gone. It's gone.
Oh yeah,
the Jets might still be at the bottom.
That's over with. Yeah,
that's a wrap, brother.
They had so many opportunities to run away with that division. So many opportunities. But hey, man, 1-5 in Kansas City stomped down on them, took it from them. But at the end of the day, hey, Peyton Manning didn't allow Tom Brady to do certain things neither when they met up. And they took care of business. It's your time. It's your time, Josh. Your Achilles, your one to your two is out. He's not in there. Yeah. Okay, so that your 1 and 2, the big 3.
Yeah.
It's only you. You're not.
It's only you.
You ain't got no excuse. This should be a walkthrough for you. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you. But we're gonna see. We are definitely gonna see. Like I said, I'm ready for them Bears. I'm ready to see what Caleb Williams is gonna do. I am a Jordan Love fan. We needed Jordan Love, boy, when they was playing them Ravens, but now he's back. So, hey man, it's all good. The 49ers, boy, they was fighting for the game too, first place, and they didn't get it. But that's gonna be another exciting game. That's gonna be a good game. I think that's gonna be the third game that I'm going on.
Yeah, the NFL, because you can really low key. Of course, you're gonna be locked in because it's the first game of the playoffs with the Rams, Carolina. But I feel like that's the only one you can skip and just come straight to the mother ones for me.
Yeah.
Because really, the Rams might possibly have a bye. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Any given Sunday or Saturday in this case. But I doubt Matt Stafford and them not being prepared and ready for this game. Puka's gonna go off. Devontae is back. Coach McVay's gonna have them boys ready. They not sleepwalking. They've already seen Carolina, so they should come in prepared.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, man, shout out to everybody that made it, man. Shout out to everybody that made it. Shout out to the NFL. Shout out to all the team. Man, this was an exciting season, and we had a very exciting closing. And couldn't ask for anything more, man. We almost to a wrap. We in the playoffs. Can you believe it? Come next month, it's only gonna be one team. It's only gonna be 2 teams. And then when it's all said and done, around 9 or 10 o'clock on that fateful Sunday night, it's only gonna be one team holding that Vince Lombardi. And that's just the way how it goes. And then we gotta wait all the way over again. But man, we gonna get into these playoff games. We're gonna enjoy it while it's here, man. Y'all know what time it is. And hey, to all the people that tuned in, past and present, and hey, I appreciate you. My boy D-Rel appreciate you. And keep your ears locked in because you are just now listening to Chasing Wins with Mike. Peace out.
Holla.